hell's your problem, Frank?
What are you talking about?
You told me months ago you were gonna leave your wife.
Vanessa, relax. Everything's going to be okay.
You lied to me. You said you loved me and wanted to be with me.
Of course I want to be with you, but leaving my wife? These things take time.
How much time, Frank, huh? It's been months.
Look, all you need to know is that I want to be with you.
That's not enough for me, Frank.
What do you want me to tell you, Vanessa? That I'm going to leave every other woman alone just so I can be with you?
Every other woman? What do you mean?
What?
You said every other woman. What do you mean by every other woman?
Look, you knew when I met you I had a wife.
It's not about your wife. There's someone else.
Vanessa, what the hell are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me, Frank. You know damn well what I'm talking about. You have another woman.
Look, I don't need to deal with this. I think we ought to end this little thing we have going now.
You're gonna leave me, Frank?
Look, what the hell are you talking about? We were never together.
You said you loved me. You wanted to be with me.
You stupid bitch, I would have told you anything to get you in bed.
You son of a bitch. I'm going to your wife, and I'm going to tell her everything. And then I'll go to the newspapers, and I'll tell them about us. I'll ruin you.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
How you doing, old-timer?
Oh, man. My wife has me on this new workout regimen. Doctor says my cholesterol's a little high. Might be good for me to lose a couple pounds.
Well, you're not as young as you used to be.
You kidding me? Strong as an ox. What's that doctor know anyway?
Well, I'd say judging by the medical degree, it's probably a little bit more than you do.
So you think, just because he's got some fancy degree, he knows more about my body than I do?
Easy, easy. Don't blow a gasket.
My wife even has me on this new diet. It's horrible. I mean, food tastes like cardboard. I want to eat good food, not that healthy crap.
Well, look at it on the bright side. At least you have a wife who cares enough about you that she wants you to be healthy. I know some women who'd rather their husbands drop dead.
I guess you're right. I mean, always have to look on the positive side of everything.
That's right. You got to be optimistic. Because if you're not, in this world, you're just going to go crazy.
I think we're all a little crazy already. Here's my picks for the week.
Yeah, you better be optimistic with picks like these.
Yeah, right, kid. I've been picking winners since before you were born.
You know, now that I think about it, you being on this new workout diet and everything, maybe sports betting isn't so good for you. You know, maybe raise your stress level. You know what? Maybe I'll talk to your wife and see what she thinks about it.
Get out of here. Go on, get the hell out of here.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Heather. You got some good picks this week?
I hope so. I'm running a little short on cash, and I could definitely use the extra money right now.
Looks like you found some more people who want to place bets.
Yeah, I'm glad I asked you for a couple more bet sheets last week. I had a lot of people who wanted to put money on these games.
As long as you can vouch for these people, that's not a problem.
Believe me, Bobby, I only deal with people who I know will be good for the money if they lose.
That's good. Because I know sometimes I have to turn people down. Because I know as soon as they lose, they're going to come to me with some sob story about how they have to pay their rent this week or their mom's in the hospital.
Well, I had a few people that I had to turn down because I knew that's exactly what they would have done.
I tell people all the time, it's not rocket science. You just don't bet more than you can afford.
I actually could have used a couple more bet sheets. I know a lot of people that I know would have been good for the money, and they want to get in on some sports betting, but I ran out of bet sheets.
If that happens again and it's no later than the day before the game, just give me a call.
Is that the cutoff time? The day before the game?
Yep. Some bookies will take bets the day of the game, even minutes before the game. But the way I do it, I like to have all my bets in the day before.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I'll make sure that everybody knows that whatever games they want to bet on, they need to have their money in the day before the game.
Who's this guy?
That's my buddy Justin.
How you doing, Justin?
Not too bad.
So what do you think? You got some winners this week?
Yeah, I think I got some good picks this week. Hopefully I'm gonna recoup some of that money I lost last week.
Yeah, you took a hit last week. Your wife still pissed at you?
Yeah, I think she's getting over it.
I mean, you know what they say, way to a woman's heart is through a pocketbook. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't kidding, bro.
So what's up, Justin? You want to get in on this action?
Yeah, that's why I brought him. He said he wants to learn how this all works.
You want to know how all this works?
Yeah.
What do you mean you want to know how all this works? What are you, a freaking cop or something? You wearing a wire?
What?
Relax, man. I'm just kidding with you.
Oh man, you had me a little nervous there for a minute.
A little nervous? It looks like you just pissed your pants.
Yeah, whatever.
You ever gambled before?
Just taking my girlfriend to Atlantic City a couple times.
Yeah, we're just saying Atlantic City Expressway.
Yeah, this is a game of numbers.
That's right, and this is a whole lot better.
Good, because I always do horrible down in Atlantic City.
You ever do any sports gambling?
Just Super Bowl a few times, that's about it.
All right, well, the way I do it's real simple. Set up a time, come pick it up, just like that.
Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. Just like that.
So would you need the money up front?
Joey, can you vouch for this guy?
Yeah, he's good for the cash, Bob.
All right, I know Joey a long time. If you can vouch for you, he says you're good for it, it's good enough for me.
Yeah, when you lose, you gotta pay. When you win, you collect your cash. Everything's on the up and up.
Just don't bet more than you can afford, and it won't be a problem.
Not a problem.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's like Joey said, it's all just a game of numbers.
Hey, you.
Come here.
You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the guy standing next to you.
Well, I don't see anybody else standing around here, so you must be talking to me. So what can I help you with, detective?
Now, you wouldn't know anything about a sports gambling operation going on around here now, would you? Hey, buddy, why don't you keep your hands where I can see them? I said keep your hands where I could see them. How's it going, Bobby?
Good old Detective Riley. You know, Riley, I think you missed your calling in life.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, maybe you should have been a comedian, not a cop.
Well, maybe I'll do a little stand-up when I retire.
Yeah, you know, I remember seeing something on TV about a retired cop who was trying to be a stand-up comedian.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
So how did it turn out for him?
I don't know. I only saw the first part of the show.
Oh, you gotta let me know when that comes on again.
All right, I will.
And here's my picks for the week.
Hey, you hear anything about any heat coming down on me?
You kidding me? Half the cops in this town are crooked. The other half are coming to you to place bets.
Yeah, but I know the chief doesn't think too highly of me.
Yeah, but that's all politics. He's just trying to keep himself looking good for his bosses.
Yeah, you're right.
Besides, the guys are making more money with you than they are on overtime. Nobody wants to mess up a good thing.
Yeah, but all it takes is for one of these guys to get caught doing something stupid, and then they're gonna rat me out to try to save their own ass.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Just keep your ears and eyes open for me. You know what I mean?
You bet.
Yeah, real funny.
You like that one?
Don't quit your day job just yet.
Nah, everybody's a critic.
Senator Douglas, how you doing?
Hey, Bobby. Not too bad.
So how your picks looking this week?
If they're anything like last week's, I'm in bad shape.
Yeah, you didn't have too good of a week last week.
I lost a lot of money.
Well, maybe you're just in a slump.
A slump?
Well, you know how players go through slumps when they're not playing that well? Well, gamblers go through slumps too when they're not betting that well.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to get out of my slump this week.
All right, let's see what you got. Whoa.
Are my picks that bad?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just that this is a lot of money. As a matter of fact, this is twice as much as you bet last week. Are you sure you want to bet that much?
I'm trying to make up that money I lost last week. Is it okay if I bet that much?
Oh, you can bet as much as you want. I just want to make sure you realize how much you put down on these games.
Who cares? It's just money, right?
Yeah, if you say so.
Bobby, there is one more thing I want to talk to you about.
Oh, you don't have to worry about having the money up front. I trust you good for it.
No, it's not that. I don't know how much into politics you are.
I gotta be honest with you, Senator, I don't even vote.
Well, soon I'm going to be coming up for re-election. I've decided to slow things down with gambling, just until the elections are over.
I understand.
I'm not saying these are my last bets, but soon I'm going to have to stop. If word got out that I was going to a bookie and placing bets, I could kiss my re-election goodbye. I'm not saying I'm done for good, just until the election's over.
Well, let me tell you something, Senator. Your bets and your credit are always good with me.
Good. Renee? Renee? Renee!
Yes, Frank.
Did you not hear me calling you?
No, I'm sorry. I was trying to build a fire.
I called your name 3 times.
I don't care if you called my name 100 times, Frank. I was busy. And don't talk to me like I'm one of your little assistants you can boss around. I'm your wife, although sometimes I think you seem to forget that.
Renee, I don't have time for this right now.
Yeah, I know, Frank. You never seem to have time for me anymore these days.
Anyway, I wanted to tell you I'm going to be home late tonight. I have a lot of things to do at the office.
Why do you even bother to say that anymore?
Because you're my wife, I would think you would want to know if I was going to be coming home late.
So tell me, Frank, when you work late at the office, who are you doing? Oh, excuse me, what are you doing?
Do you know, Renee, your little smart-ass comments are unnecessary. I work hard to give you the things that you want. A little gratitude every now and then would be nice.
All right then, it's confirmed. 8 a.m. Thursday? Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Senator, you're confirmed to meet with the governor this Thursday at 8 a.m.
8 o'clock Thursday? Okay. Mark, listen, I have to meet with somebody tonight. If my wife calls looking for me, just tell her I'm at an important meeting and I can't take her call.
This wouldn't happen to be a personal meeting with one of your female friends, now would it?
Mark, the last time I checked, you were being paid to assist me in my political career, not my personal life.
Senator, if I recall, you said you were going to put an end to these personal meetings.
Mark, just relax, okay? I'm going to put an end to it. Just give me more time.
Senator, time is running out. We have re-election coming up. If the press gets a hold of these little meetings with your female friends, your political career is over.
Not necessarily. Look what it did for Clinton.
Senator, I'm serious. I mean, these games have to stop now.
Mark, I've got it under control.
Yeah, with my help. You know, every time your wife calls, I gotta concoct some story and lie to her about that you're in some important meeting. I'm tired of doing it.
She doesn't have a clue what's going on. I mean, she makes little comments here and there, but I don't think she really believes I'm doing anything. And besides, as long as her credit cards still work when she goes on her little shopping sprees, I think we're in the clear.
Do you realize if Renee finds out, your political career is gonna be the least of your worries? I mean, she'll take everything.
Well, we better not let her find out. Because if she does, I'm not going to be the only one in trouble. You're going to be out of a job.
You know, if you want to throw your whole career away for a piece of ass, that's fine with me. All right? This isn't the only job in the world. You know, I can send out a dozen resumes tomorrow and have plenty of job offers.
Mark, you can leave whenever you want. Mark, you and I both know you'll never leave. And you know why? Because I pay you 3 times what you're worth. And nobody else is going to give you that kind of money.
You're right. You do pay well, but I just don't like being put in the middle of all this. I mean, it wasn't in the job description. I didn't sign up for all this.
Look, Mark, I completely understand what you're saying, but like I said, I got this thing under control. As a matter of fact, I told my bookie today that I would have to stop making bets.
Your bookie? I didn't even know you had a bookie. You're telling me that you're involved in illegal sports gambling, too?
I just bet on a couple games now and then. It's no big deal.
So, what other illegal things are you involved in?
Just calm down. Take a deep breath. Everything's going to be all right.
You know what? Never mind. I don't even want to know.
I'll get reelected. Life will be great. I'll have nothing to worry about.
What the hell is your problem, Frank?
What are you talking about?
You told me months ago you were going to leave your wife.
Vanessa, relax. Everything's going to be okay.
You lied to me. You said you loved me and wanted to be with me.
Of course I want to be with you, but leaving my wife? These things take time.
How much time, Frank, huh? It's been months.
Look, all you need to know is that I want to be with you.
That's not enough for me, Frank.
What do you want me to tell you, Vanessa? That I'm going to leave every other woman alone just so I can be with you?
Every other woman? What do you mean?
What?
You said every other woman. What do you mean by every other woman?
Look, you knew when I met you I had a wife.
It's not about your wife. There's someone else.
Vanessa, what the hell are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me, Frank. You know damn well what I'm talking about. You have another woman.
Look, I don't need to deal with this. I think we ought to end this little thing we have going now.
You're gonna leave me, Frank?
Look, what the hell are you talking about? We were never together.
You said you loved me. You wanted to be with me.
You stupid bitch. I would have told you anything to get you in bed.
You son of a bitch. I'm going to your wife, and I'm going to tell her everything. And then I'll go to the newspapers, and I'll tell them about us. I'll ruin you.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Senator, I just received an email from Assemblyman Thompson. He wants to meet with you early next week. Schedule a meeting. Hello? Senator? What do you mean we have a problem? So tell me, Senator, what'd you get yourself into this time, huh? Let me guess. You tried to pick up a hooker, and you found out it was an undercover cop.
I don't know how we're going to fix this one.
Fix what? What the hell? Is she dead?
I can't believe this. I think you're gonna be sick.
It just happened so fast.
So, what the hell exactly happened here, Frank?
I don't know what came over me.
What? What do you mean you don't know what came over you? There's a dead girl in the woods, okay? You gotta tell me what the hell happened here.
We got into an argument. I went to leave. She said she was going to tell my wife. She said she was going to ruin me. I started choking her. I don't know what happened. Something came over me. Next thing I know, she was dead.
You know what? I'll tell you, Senator, you've really done it this time, you know? Why don't you just kill me too? Because I have no clue how we're gonna solve this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill her.
It doesn't matter what you did or didn't mean to do. She's dead.
How the hell am I going to get out of this one?
Do you even know who she is?
We kind of been seeing each other for the past few months.
What?
I mean, it wasn't anything special, but I think she thought it was.
Well, this just keeps getting better by the minute. I mean, you're telling me that this isn't just some skank that you picked up out of nowhere, that you actually dated this woman?
I wouldn't call it dating, but we've been sleeping together.
Well, potato patata, I don't give a damn. You have a history with this woman. It's gonna make it harder to get rid of the problem.
Yeah, I know.
Please tell me that no one knows that you were meeting her here.
No.
Do you think that anybody heard anything, saw anything?
We're in the middle of nowhere. I doubt it.
All right, good.
This actually might not be as hard as we think. It's not as if we were seen in public or anything. When we met in private, away from people.
Do you think she may have told anybody about you two?
She promised me she would keep it a secret and not tell anyone.
How many women do you know can keep a secret, huh?
No, I really think she was keeping a secret.
All right, well, we need to come up with a plan fast. I mean, the longer we wait around, the harder it's going to be to get rid of this.
I say we wrap up the body, put it in the trunk of the car, find a good place to put it, somewhere where no one will ever look.
No, we can't do that. We can't risk leaving evidence in the trunk of your car. Who is it?
My bookie. I placed a few bets. He's probably just calling to find out where we can meet so I can pay him. Wait a minute. I think I got an idea.
Stacy, I need that money.
Come on, Bobby. Let me make it up to you in another way.
Stacy, all I want from you is your money. You made a bet, you lost, now you have to pay up. What part of that don't you understand?
I've been having some money problems lately. Just give me a little more time. I know I'll come up with the money.
You know what, Stacy, I gotta be honest with you. I think you're having a little bit of a gambling problem. From now on, when you want to make a bet, you're gonna have to pay up front. There's no more credit. Hold on, I gotta take this. Hey, Senator. Looks like you didn't pick him too good this week. I'm gonna have to set up a time to come collect. All right. Yeah. That's in the middle of nowhere. All right. Yeah, I'll be there. All right, look, Stacy, I'm gonna give you 2 days to come up with that money, and that's it.
Thanks, Bobby. I owe you one.
No, you don't owe me one. You only owe me what you owe me, and that's it. Now, come on, time's ticking.
Yeah, 911. I have information on where you can find a dead body.
Hey, Frank, you out there? Frank, where you at? Come on, man. What, you taking a leak? Come on, let's go, man. I got things I gotta do. I gotta get out of here.
Police! Put your hands on your head! Get down on your knees and keep your hands on top of your head. Get back here!
Senator Douglas, hello?
You want to tell me what the hell you're trying to pull?
Bobby, what are you talking about?
Frank, don't even try to feed me your bullshit. You know damn well what I'm talking about.
Bobby, just calm down. Something came up. And I didn't have a chance to call you. But you know I'm good for the money.
Frank, I think you better give me a little more credit than that. I might not be an Ivy League grad, but I can sure as hell put 2 and 2 together.
Bobby, what are you so upset about?
Well, here, let me break it down for you. You decide to have a little fling with some hooker. Maybe she catches feelings for you. Maybe she says she's going to extort you for some money. Maybe she says she's going to tell your wife and ruin your whole career. Now, Senator Douglas can't have that. So what does he do? He kills her and then tries to have his bookie framed for murder. So tell me, Frank, did I just about hit the nail on the head with that one?
A dead hooker? What the hell are you talking about?
If you think you're going to pin this murder on me, you better think again.
Bobby, listen.
No, you listen, Frank. You're never going to get away with this. You can bet on that.
Looks like this problem isn't going to go away as easy as I thought it would. I think we're going to need a little help.
So tell me again what happened when you got the call from dispatch.
I was on routine patrol when I received a call from dispatch. It was an anonymous 911 call. They had stated that we might find a body out here. As I arrived on the scene, I observed a man next to the body, and as soon as I got out, he started to take off.
What happened after he ran?
I ran after him. I was in a foot pursuit with the suspect, and I just lost sight of him.
So what happened when you came back to the crime scene?
I bent down to see if she was dead or just unconscious.
Was she still breathing?
No. She was already dead when I approached her.
Now tell me about the man you saw running away.
Caucasian male, 25 to 35 in age, medium build. I would say 5'8" to 6 foot in height, maybe 180 to 200 pounds.
What was he wearing?
Detective, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pretty sure I recognize the man.
Well, where do you recognize him from?
It looked like Bobby McManus. He's a local bookie. And to answer your question, where do I know the man from? Well, let's just say I made a few sports bets in the past year.
Hey, buddy, relax. I work homicide, not internal affairs. I don't care about a sports gambling operation. All I care about is who killed this woman.
Okay, well, then in that case, I'm 99% sure it was the bookie. So what do you think? The dead woman was his girlfriend? Maybe they got into a heated argument and he killed her?
Easy, Sherlock Holmes. I can't have you taking my job, you know what I mean? Seriously, though, something doesn't add up.
How's that?
Dispatch says that an anonymous call was made at a payphone about 5 miles away from here.
Maybe he killed her. Then he felt remorse about it and he called 911 after he left the crime scene.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. The guy makes an anonymous call 5 miles away and then he comes back to the crime scene so that the police can catch him. I don't know exactly what happened here, but in my opinion, there's more people involved.
Yeah, you got a good point.
And that's why I'm a homicide detective, and you're not.
What the hell am I gonna do now? Every problem has a solution, right? Right.
Bobby, it's Detective Riley. Now, I pray to God you got a good explanation for this one.
Riley, I had nothing to do with that woman being killed.
They think differently.
I'm telling you, I had nothing to do with it. It was a setup.
Look, I can't talk right now. We're gonna have to meet later, and you're gonna need to tell me everything you know about what happened.
Okay, give me the time and the place, and I'll be there.
Now, I'm still at the crime scene right now. As soon as things get wrapped up here, I'll give you a call.
Wait, Riley. You believe I had nothing to do with this, right?
Bobby, look, I gotta go. I'll call you later, all right?
I have a feeling this whole thing is gonna blow up in our face.
Mark, relax. Everything is under control.
Frank, may I speak with you for a minute?
Oh, yeah, sure. Mark, will you excuse us for a moment?
Sure, I have some calls I have to make. I'll be in the living room.
So what would you like to talk to me about?
Seems like you two were talking about something highly secretive. Must have been some confidential political strategies.
Well, with my re-election around the corner, a lot of my work is confidential. I can't have my opponents getting word of my re-election strategies.
Are you sure that's all you were talking about?
Oh, here we go again.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means every time we have a conversation, I feel like I'm being interrogated.
Well, if you weren't so secretive, I wouldn't have to be that way.
So secretive about what? I was just talking to my assistant about being re-elected.
Oh, come on, Frank. You were talking about something a little bit more important than that.
Okay, Renee, you tell me what we were talking about, since you seem to know everything.
I don't know exactly what you were saying, but I don't think it had anything to do with politics.
I have a lot of things going on right now, and the last thing I need is you bitching at me about nothing.
A lot of things going on. I can only imagine the things you have going on that I don't know about.
Okay, well, are you done now? Because I have a lot of work to do.
Bobby, how the hell did you get mixed up in all this?
That son of a bitch set me up to take a murder rap.
Who?
You're never gonna believe this. Senator Douglas.
Senator Frank Douglas?
Yeah, Senator Frank Douglas.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Riley, believe me, if there was ever a time not to be kidding around, this would be it. Wait a minute. You do believe me, right?
Bobby, how long have we known each other? If you're telling me you didn't kill that woman, then I believe you.
Well, that's exactly what I'm telling you, so believe it.
All right, look. I need you to tell me everything that happened. Let me just get a pen.
Whoa. This has got to be off the record. We can't have anybody finding out that you're helping me.
All right.
Senator Douglas called me. We needed to set up a time and a place for me to come collect the money that he owed me for betting on some games. He set up the time and the place. I go to the place when he tells me, but when I go there, I don't see Frank. I go to call Frank, and that's when I see the dead woman.
What did he have to say?
He just tried to play it off like he had no idea what I was talking about.
The dead woman, did she look familiar?
No, I didn't recognize her.
You think she was his mistress?
His mistress? A hooker? Frank's not known for being the most faithful husband.
Do you think he killed her, or do you think he would have had somebody else do it for him?
I don't know, Riley. You're the detective. I need you to find that out so I don't get locked up for this woman's murder.
I'm not the lead detective on this case. I'm just assisting. Not exactly sure how far along they are on this investigation, but I can tell you, you're the prime suspect.
Great, now I'm definitely on the run.
Well, I found out that an anonymous call was made from a payphone about 5 miles from the crime scene. The caller said he had information about a dead body and where it could be found.
Anonymous my ass. I bet old Frank knows who made that call.
So what's the plan?
I need to find out who killed that woman and prove that Frank set me up to take the blame.
How are you going to do that?
I have no idea. But I have to find a way.
Well, I'll do whatever I can to help you. You know that.
Good. Because I'm going to need all the help I can get.
What are you going to do now?
I'll figure I'll start from square one. I'll get as close to the crime scene as I can. See if I can find any evidence that leads back to Senator Douglas.
My advice to you is to lay low. Soon every cop in the state's going to be looking for you.
Yeah, you're right. I need to stay out of sight. Listen, if you get any new information, let me know, okay? I'll be in touch.
I will.
Whoa! What the hell's the matter with you, lady? You don't walk up on people like that. Wait a minute. Are you a cop?
No, I'm not a cop.
Then what are you doing out here?
Maybe I should be asking you that question.
I'm looking for something.
Looking for what?
What does it matter to you?
Do you know that there was a woman murdered out here?
Yeah, I do know that. How do you know that?
That woman was my sister.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. How am I supposed to believe that's your sister? You don't look anything like that woman.
Well, we were half-sisters. We had different fathers. The police asked me to come down here and identify the body, so I thought that maybe I would come take a look around to see if I could find any evidence that maybe the police have missed.
That's exactly what I'm doing out here. And since the woman was your sister, there's something I should tell you.
Wait a minute. Why are you looking for clues to my sister's murder? Did you know her?
No, I didn't know her. What I was going to say is that the person who killed your sister is trying to frame me for her murder.
What do you mean?
When I got out here, the person I was supposed to meet wasn't here, but your sister's body was.
What?
Then the person who I think killed your sister called the police. The cops show up, they see me standing next to your sister's body, and they think I killed her.
So who is this person that you were supposed to meet that you think perhaps killed my sister?
Senator Frank Douglas.
Who?
Senator Douglas?
Never heard of the guy, but then again, I don't vote.
You know, if you don't mind me saying so, you don't seem too broken up about your sister's death.
My sister and I really didn't get along. We hadn't spoken in a while.
Did your...
Wait. Someone's coming.
I better get out of here.
Here, no, go this way.
I don't think anybody saw us.
Yeah, I don't think we were spotted.
Well, thanks for the help, but I gotta get going.
Look, let me help you.
What?
I want to find my sister's killer just as much as you do.
Look, I'm sure you do, but you don't want to get mixed up in all this. Right now, the cops think I killed your sister, and until I can prove my innocence, I'm on the run.
Please, let me go with you. We can help each other out. I could find my sister's killer, and you can prove that you've been framed for murder.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, what if the senator puts a hit out on me? Then we'll have the cops and a hitman after us. You could get hurt or even killed.
Look, I'll take that chance if it means that I can find my sister's killer.
No, that's not a good idea. Thanks, but no thanks. I need to do this alone.
Come on, we can work together to prove your innocence and give my sister the justice that she deserves.
Look, I want you to help, but I don't think you realize what you're getting yourself into.
I know exactly what I'm getting myself into. Besides, do you have a better offer?
All right, fine, you can help me out, but you better not slow me down.
Trust me, you won't have a problem.
Good, because if you get in my way or slow me down, you're gonna have to go.
Okay, deal. Okay, so what do we do now?
I have to go to my apartment and pick a couple things up.
What the hell's that for?
I keep it in case of an emergency, and I would consider this an emergency. It's the cops. Come on, go this way. So this is your place?
Yeah.
Do you live here alone?
I lived here by myself for almost 6 months now, ever since me and my sister got into a big fight.
Your sister used to live here?
Yeah, she still has some boxes she left here from when she moved out.
When was the last time you talked to your sister?
Not since the day we got into that big fight.
Wow. That long, huh?
Why don't you have a seat and make yourself at home? I have a phone call I have to make.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I just need to make a quick call to somebody.
You said you and your sister got into a fight.
It's a long story.
Were you too close before the fight?
She wasn't just my sister, she was my best friend.
Let me guess. You were fighting over some guy you both fell for, right?
Why do you assume that?
Why else would two sisters who were best friends just stop talking to each other over a fight?
People fight about all kinds of different things.
Well, from my experience, most people fight about two things. Matters of the heart and matters of the wallet. Well, you see, money comes and goes. Over time, people can forget about that. But when it comes to matters of love and lust, that's a whole nother ballgame.
Would you read that in a book somewhere?
No, actually, I saw it in a movie.
Oh, really?
So I was right. That is what the fight was about.
Look, Bobby, I really don't want to talk about that. What I do want to talk about is what her plan is.
Yeah, you're right. I need to figure this out before the police figure out where I'm at.
They almost had us back at your apartment.
Yeah, that was too close. And I didn't have time to get to my safe. Now I'm low on cash, which makes this problem even harder to fix.
Why do you think this guy is trying to frame you for my sister's murder?
I'm his bookie. I was meeting him to come collect some money from some games he had bet on. I think he may have killed your sister by accident. And because I was on the way to meet him, I think he just used me. I mean, who do you think the police are going to believe? A bookie or a well-respected senator?
Yeah, you have a point.
Well, I better get going.
Where are you gonna go? The police raided your apartment.
I don't know. I'll figure something out.
Look, I have some extra blankets. You can crash on the couch.
No, you don't have to do all that. I'll find somewhere to go.
Bobby, it's not a big deal. Besides, we're partners in crime now. Or should I say, partners in solving a crime.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I better stay here for the night.
Okay, I'll get some blankets.
Thanks.
Couldn't sleep?
It's hard to sleep when you're wanted for murder.
So what's the plan?
All night I just kept thinking of ways to figure this out.
So what'd you come up with?
I think we should go talk to his wife.
His wife? Why would we do that?
Frank and his wife didn't get along. He kept a lot of things from her. I figure maybe if we tell her what happened, she'd help us.
What if she already knows, and she's just helping him cover it up?
No. Frank wouldn't have told her. He's a politician. He only tells people what they want to hear.
Do you think she'll believe you?
Only one way to find out. Excuse me, Mrs. Douglas?
Yes.
My name is Bobby, and this is Sylvia. We want to talk to you about your husband, Frank.
About my husband?
Look, I know this is going to sound crazy.
Look, I don't know anything about his politics, so if that's what you want to talk about, I'm afraid I can't help you.
Mrs. Douglas, your husband's killed a woman, and now he's trying to frame me for the murder.
Do you know who my husband is?
The question is, do you know who Frank is? I used to be his bookie, but I bet you didn't know anything about his sports gambling, did you?
I'm calling the police.
Lady, your husband killed that woman they found in the woods, and now he's trying to pin the murder on me. If you know anything about this and you're not telling the police, that makes you an accomplice.
I don't believe Frank had anything to do with this.
Well, you better start believing. Go ahead, ask Frank yourself. Ask him if he remembers killing that woman and leaving her body in the woods. And while you're at it, ask him if he remembers trying to frame his bookie for the murder.
Listen, let me call you back.
Did you read today's newspaper?
I may have glanced at it. Why?
Did you read the article about the dead woman they found in the woods?
Oh, yeah, I did see that. That's a shame.
Did you know her?
What?
You heard me. Did you know her?
What kind of question is that?
One that requires a yes or no answer, Frank.
Why are you asking me about some dead woman they found in the woods?
And why are you getting so upset?
Because you come in here asking me these crazy questions.
Did you know her?
Renee, what the hell kind of pills do they have you on now?
So did you know the woman or not?
No, I did not know her. Are you happy now?
Yeah. That's all I wanted.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that all about?
She asked me if I knew the dead woman they found in the woods.
What?
I almost fell on the floor when she asked me that.
What did you say?
I told her that the woman was my mistress, and I strangled her in a rage. What do you think I told her? I told her I didn't know the woman.
I knew this wouldn't work.
What are you talking about? Everything's fine.
We should have gone to the police and told them it was an accident.
Yeah, I'm sure that would have worked out real well.
Either Bobby or the police are talking to her. I mean, how else would she have found out?
No one's talking to her.
This whole plan is falling apart. It's just going to be a matter of time before the police figure out what's going on.
Mark, the police are looking for Bobby, not me.
I'm done with this bullshit, Frank. I quit.
If I go down, you go down with me for helping me to cover it up.
I'm leaving the country, okay? That way the police will never find me.
Okay, Mark, fine. If you want to leave, go ahead.
Don't even think about trying to come after me, Frank. You'll never find me.
Don't worry, I won't.
Goodbye, Frank.
Wait, Mark. I want to give you something before you leave. I was afraid it would come to this, Mark. But as they say, if you want to get something done right, you got to do it yourself.
Hey, Riley. This is Sylvia. This is the woman's sister I was telling you about on the phone.
Hi, Sylvia. I was sorry to hear about your sister.
Thank you, Detective.
So what's this plan you were telling me about?
After we talked to Frank's wife, and she didn't believe us, I figured this is the only option we have left.
This plan better work, because they're starting to close in on you.
Then this plan has to work. Did you bring the video camera?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, good.
So I'm going to be holding the camera.
Sylvia, I want you to record the whole thing. I'm going to give you my gun so I can show Frank that I'm not armed. I'm going to set you up in a spot where he won't be able to see you, but that you'll be able to get the footage that we need.
Where am I going to be?
Riley, I'm going to need you hiding close by. I'm going to try to get him to say something about killing that woman, or at least being at that location. As soon as he says anything incriminating, come out and arrest him.
It's going to be a lot easier said than done.
This is the only option I have left. I've got to make this work.
I'll do everything I can to make this work, Bobby.
Thanks, Riley. You know, some people say you can find out who your real friends are when you're having a bad day. I say you find out who your real friends are when you're dead broke and have been framed for murder.
That's pretty clever. How long did it take you to put that together?
This guy still thinks he's a comedian. All right, what I'm going to do is call Frank and tell him I want to come collect the money. I'm going to tell him all I want is the money so I can skip town. All right, here goes nothing.
Where are you off to in such a hurry?
I have to go meet with someone.
Oh, is this another one of those real important meetings?
Yes, this meeting is very important.
Frank, do you have anything you'd like to tell me?
No, why do you ask?
Because I think you're hiding something from me.
Renee, I have to go. I don't have time to play your little games. Mark is in my office on a very important conference call. So don't bother him. He's trying to finalize this big campaign contribution, and if he doesn't get it done today, it'll kill him. You here alone?
Yeah, are you?
Do you see anyone with me?
Look, I don't want any trouble, Frank. I just want the money and I want to leave.
So how you been, Bobby?
How have I been? I've been on the run.
Oh, come on. It couldn't have been that bad.
Yeah, maybe you should try it.
Bobby, don't take it personal. It's just business.
Speaking of business, is that my money?
Yeah, it's all here.
Throw it over here.
I should have waited for you to show up and just killed you then. Could have made it look like a murder-suicide.
Police, drop the weapon!
I thought you came alone.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
It's over with, Frank. You're going away for a long time. We've got everything you just said on video.
You know, Bobby, you're not as smart as you think you are.
Well, I outsmarted you. What do you think about that?
Think again.
What the hell's going on here? Sylvia, what are you doing?
By the way, I'm going to keep this footage. Might not be good for my re-election.
I missed you, baby.
I missed you too.
Wait a minute, Sylvia, you been with him the whole time? He killed your sister.
That bitch stole Frank from me. I was with him first, and she tried to take him away.
You think Frank cares about you or your sister? He only cares about himself. Why can't you see that?
That's a lie. Frank loves me. Don't you, Frank?
Of course I do.
If he loves you so much, why was he meeting your sister in the woods?
Don't listen to him, Sylvia. He's only trying to confuse you.
He's only using you like he did your sister.
He's only trying to tear us apart. You need to kill him so we can be together.
You're just a little pawn in his game. Once he's done with you, he's just gonna throw you away.
Do it now.
Is that another one of your whores? What does she have that I don't have?
Renee, calm down. Just relax.
She's a little younger than I am, so maybe you can bullshit her into believing your lies.
Renee, put the gun down.
No, Frank. You put your gun down.
Put the gun down on the ground and we'll go home and talk about it. Renee, don't do anything stupid.
Not leaving you years ago was the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Renee, put the gun down.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. You okay?
Never been better.
I thought you didn't believe me.
You were right. Frank killed that woman.
Ugh. Riley, you alright?
I gotta tell you, I've been better.
Come on, we gotta get you to a hospital.
I'm glad I decided to wear my bulletproof vest today. Ugh.
Don't you wear it every day?
Not since I became a detective.
Then I guess today's your lucky day.
I don't think I'd consider getting shot lucky. Wait, don't forget the camera.
Footage on this camera is gonna give me my life back.